Understand this. There's no reason for you to feel worthless or allow things that you've done or has been done to you in your past make you feel less than who you know you truly are deep within. Understand that we are a work in progress, and we are the painters painting our masterpiece. Just know you are always on the right path, and you are worthy of everything that you want, but we're always a work in progress. Today you're going to understand how you are the masterpiece and the creator creating that masterpiece. What is going on, Awakened Ones? Welcome to another episode on the Love of Wisdom. If you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany. What I do is I assist people in awakening to their power to find the infinite love within. If you're watching this video, already smack that like button and already subscribe to this channel and hit that little bell notification to get daily videos from me. Also, my Instagram link will be up in the top, so follow me on Instagram as I post daily for your upliftment so you can better yourself. Now let's jump right into this, because this world goes through a lot of pain. And the reason why is because we carry so much pain and so much of the suffering to the point that we think we are being punished when it's really us punishing ourselves. But here's something I want you to understand, because a lot of people are in this state of being perfect or being perfectionists. We're a work in progress, man. We're a spirit and a human. We got to elevate these things to create balance. That's how we create harmony in life. But understand this. You are the painter of your masterpiece, and you are the masterpiece in the process of your creation. Now, we go through a lot of things probably when we were younger, or we're going through right now. We don't really know how we feel like we're going to get past it, but sometimes deep within we feel that we're worthless. You know, an incident could probably happen, like for me. I had someone I truly, dearly loved that I thought they would never leave me, never hurt me. You know, people say a lot of things. They have good intentions behind them, but, you know, this person left me because I lost it all. And I asked this person precisely, would you leave me if I do lose it all, even if I can't control what's outside of me? The person said, yeah, because it seems like you're giving up. Here's the thing. I lost my job and my apartment in the process of asking that person that, and that's what they thought of me. And I felt very little. I felt like I was worthless. I felt like I wasn't deserving of love. I felt like something was wrong with me. I felt like I didn't know how to be perfect. But here's the beautiful thing I've come to understand in my experience, and I know it will change your life, is that we are perfectly imperfect and imperfectly perfect. We hold the paintbrush in front of the canvas as we create our masterpiece. And there will come a time where we have to keep throwing out canvases and put a new one and keep painting so we can create that masterpiece that we want. Here's the beautiful thing about life. You have to go through things that make you seem imperfect. And the reason why I say this is because you can't walk around in the sense of being the perfect human. Yes, we are divine spiritual beings, and we're perfect naturally. We're perfect for being who we truly are, both perfect and imperfect, flaws and all, pros and cons, yes. But it's not always about creating a masterpiece. It's always about understanding in the process of creating, you are a masterpiece. You are the best living thing that you can ever embrace. Just because something outside of you make it seem like you weren't enough to want to paint, enough to seem like you're something you can't embrace. Don't allow external things to determine your worth. Because a lot of us determine our worth by what we have and what we gain, but not by who we are. Who are we? Not only are we divine spiritual beings living in a temporary human experience, but we are a living being experiencing this life through the eyes of what we believe is meant for us. That's perfect as it is. Just because someone outside of you doesn't want to take accountability for what they allowed into their life, meaning you, and they don't want to be there to assist and make harmony within it, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. That just means that person got things they're going on too. And sometimes people think they're perfect. Sometimes people think they're better than you. Sometimes people think they could do better than you. That's okay. But what's the beautiful thing about life with understanding that you don't have to be perfect, because you already are as you are. You don't need anyone or anything to determine your worth. You got you, but you gotta embrace you. You gotta love you. How do you do that? By understanding every single thrust you make with that paintbrush on your canvas is the art of you accumulating yourself into one motion and creating something within that motion. And as you keep going, it may not look good to you, but eventually, when you form it out, eventually, when it comes together, piece by piece, thrust by thrust in the paintbrush, you're gonna create a masterpiece. It's not gonna happen today. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. Maybe not next month, maybe not next year, but it's going to happen. It's gonna come into full frame for you. But you gotta understand now, while you're creating, you are already the masterpiece. You're already whole. You're already complete. You're already one, and you're already perfect. You don't need to have certain things in your life to determine this. A lot of us want a perfect relationship, and if we don't have a relationship, we think something's wrong with us. Or sometimes we think that we're blocked, but really we're just putting the belief in front of us that we are blocked. That's why we feel blocked. The reason why things happen into our lives is because of the beliefs that we hold and how we see ourselves. It's time to change that story. It's time to see a new self-image of you, because who you are is already magnificent. Yes, the pain can reside in there. The pain could still be there. It could be so hard to bear, because it feels like it's just a tumble of rocks on you and you don't know how to get out of that chaos. But what if you embrace that chaos? What if you embrace that darkness? What if you just really look at yourself and you know what? This is who I am, and I want to accept it even if people don't understand it. Even the ones I love don't understand it. Because at the end of the day, no matter if someone tries to understand you, and no matter what you have in life, and no matter how much goodness may be coming into your life, if you don't feel whole for you, if you don't feel like you're the masterpiece of your life, if you don't feel like you are worthy, nothing will ever make you feel good, because you don't feel good about yourself. Keep being the creator of your life. Keep painting. Keep creating that masterpiece. Keep throwing out canvases and keep bringing some more back in. Or even then, keep the canvases and see the progression of your life so far until you get to where you want to paint. Get to that masterpiece that you've been envisioning so much, to the point you see all the canvases and you come to see the molding, the carving of who you envision yourself to be. And then you see and you embrace how far you have come. Things that we want seem invisible, and the work we put in may seem like it's not progressing, but understand this: if you do see the invisible world, and you do see how far you come, and you embrace all the pain you have endured and got through, you would never see yourself as something worthless. You'll see yourself as something so worthwhile that anyone and anything will have a blessing to have you in their life. Now I'm gonna leave you with this. If something in your life has told you and made you feel like you're less than your mother, your father, the one you loved, the one you thought was going to be your companion, your siblings, your family, if they made you feel less than, understand this: they don't understand how to make themselves whole. They don't understand what love feels like to them, because they didn't do the inner self-love dialogue. They didn't do the self-analysis for them to realize their flaws and what they feel they don't like about themselves and what they could do to change it. They put that pain onto you because that's what they lived with and that's what they felt comfortable with, and they didn't want to change. So they thought putting their pain onto you will make them see the level of how they feel. and therefore you believe that you felt that same way, but it's not true. You don't have to feel that same way, and you don't have to pretend to feel that way. And also, you do not have to take anything outside of you make you believe who you are, because you got you. Learn to be alone in the room by yourself. Embrace your thoughts, embrace your feelings, get through them. Don't take substance. Keep painting, keep going, keep doing what feels right to your heart, because that's the only thing that's going to make you get through. But that's the only way that's going to make you see how valuable you are. When you see your value, your vibration will rock any room you walk into. Even your glare, even your stare, even your words, even your heart, anything about you could be so healing. But you gotta know your worth. You got to keep painting and understand you don't have to be perfect. You're already perfect, and you are the creator of the masterpiece you're painting. But you are already a masterpiece as it is. So embrace that about you and love that about you. And understand you don't need anything outside of you. You don't need blessings. You don't need miracles to tell you your worth, because you're the miracle itself. Embrace that, because you are magnificent, and I love you. That's why I'm glad I shared this with you. So no matter what you're going through in life, just know you are more powerful than you allow yourself to be. But you're so powerful that you already got through some hard things that made you who you already are. So embrace that shit and stop being so damn hard on yourself, because you are whole, perfect as it is, and you're a masterpiece. Start seeing that. That was my message today. I extended my love to you, because you're not alone. But until then, you guys, subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram for more love, for more inspiration, and also like this video.